Tonight on The 5 Show?
Homegrown actor Aaron Aziz is here to talk all about his latest drama. Find out what makes him the contender.
Psh, ow! Oh, you hit here.
Plus, we meet a disabled MMA practitioner, full of fighting spirit and a whole lot of heart.
Hello, good evening and welcome to The 5 Show. I'm Enlai.
And I'm Yasmin. Now, on tonight's show, we celebrate one of Singapore's favorite sons.
Homegrown actor Aaron Aziz has always been one of Singapore's best talents. Here's a short clip tracking his journey through the TV industry.
Actor, director, producer, Aaron Aziz is a man of many talents, but he wasn't always in show business. Whilst working as a waiter, he decided to compete in Manhunt 2000. Although he didn't win, he was inspired to take up acting.
I didn't actually want to go into that line. The casting director said try again and try again.
He made his acting debut on Surya in the drama series Jeritan Serpi back in 2001. He went on to appear in Channel 5 shows like A War Diary and Heartlanders.
What's going on? We got a report. Girl attempting suicide. Where? It's the same auntie we went to this morning. Block 22. Think so.
Aaron has firmly established himself as one of the most popular actors in Singapore, as well as in Malaysia. He has won 5 awards as Surya's Pesta Perdana in categories like Most Popular Artist and Best Comedy Act.
The winner is Aaron
Aziz!
He has also garnered a clutch of accolades across the causeway, most recently winning Most Popular Film Actor and Most Popular Artist for KL Gangster 2. Wow, he's looking so dapper.
And now here in The 5 Show studio...
A hunk who definitely makes women go weak in the knees, Aaron Aziz.
Your mosh pit over there, right?
Welcome to the show, Aaron.
Oh, good to see you. Take a seat.
Wow, rousing welcome.
I know. You know, Aaron, you've been so busy. You're like some kind of mega star, especially across the causeway. I was up in KL recently to promote my movie, but your posters were bigger than mine. It was some movie or something like that. So how do you find time to spend time with your family?
Okay, I think that the first answer to that question will be my wife. She manages me. She knows my timing very well. She knows when I need rest. She knows when I must spend time with my kids, when I need time for my own personal time. And it's all about scheduling. It's all about scheduling. You have to be... Yeah.
It's about putting the commitment in to make time for the family, right?
Correct.
Okay, how about your kids? I hear you have 3 kids?
I have 3 kids, yeah.
Oh. How old? Oh, there they are. Look at that.
Yes, so
My eldest, he's Danish, he's 10. The second is Dewey. She's 8, and the little brat over there.
The little brat.
Dahlia, she's 5. Oh, the 5 show. She's 35. this year.
Okay, speaking of kids, we hear that you open a cafe and this is for your kids, right? Maybe you care to share more about it?
Well, it's called Kids and Cream. I think, I don't know, after being a parent with 3 kids, having dinner, that is the only way how I spend quality time with my wife and with my kids. I mean, if spending 10 minutes or an hour of dinner, I can't do that, then I'm a very bad dad. So going to places where I can accommodate for my kids has always been the first question in my mind and my wife's mind. Where you want to eat? Oh, but it's not appropriate for kids. So
So you decide to open your own cafe so you can go and eat there with your kids?
Well, not actually, but because there is a little section in Kids and Cream where the kids can actually, they do their own baking stuff, they play. It's a small little interactive area where they can do things. Baking, making muffins, reading books, playing with toys.
That's quite cool.
Yeah,
While the parents
Lots of activities.
have dinner.
Yeah.
Well, tell us more about Saga, right?
Well, yeah.
It's a 4-part mini-series that you've just filmed. And your character is Andy, right?
Correct.
Yeah. Please tell us more about it.
Okay, it's Andy. He plays an ex-convict. He was in prison because defending his dad. And when he came out, he's always he likes boxing and stuff like that. And then he came about becoming a mixed martial artist, all because of funds. He wanted to, earn a living for his mom, because the mom has some kind of condition, sick condition.
Right.
So he's fighting for his family.
Okay, so in order to do this movie, did you have to sort of learn a bit of MMA, which means mixed martial arts? Did
Correct.
you have
Yes,
to
I
learn
did.
about it?
So you did your own stunts.
Yes, I did.
Oh,
Yeah.
careful.
Yeah. Just checking.
Chill.
Just checking.
And what sort of physical training did you have to prepare for this role?
Wait, okay. I've done training before, but nothing like what I did for Saga. Well, mixed martial arts is a lot of groundwork, a lot of standing, a lot of bending, a lot of technique that is new to me. Mostly is the BJJ, is a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. That is something that...
Yeah.
It's the punches and the kicking, I'm quite familiar. But when you're on the ground, how you take someone down, how you hold him down, the side mount, the full mount, the locks, and yeah.
It all sounds a bit scary. Yeah. I think we'll leave you to it. You host this show tonight. Thanks, bye.
Anyway, we will talk more with Aaron in just a bit. Physical training for any sport is grueling enough, let alone competing in a sport like MMA, mixed martial arts. It makes you wonder about what it takes to be in the ring.
The Five Show met up with Raj, who practices MMA, despite the fact he's only able to use one arm. The following segment features trained professionals. Please don't try this on your own.
My name is Raj. I've been doing mixed martial arts for probably about 10 years. I'm actually an IT consultant. I'm learning about myself, discovering about myself. Things seem limitless. I was actually born with a condition. It's called the brachial flexor injury. And that has actually left me with no use of my left hand. When I was in school, younger days, because I was different, so I was bullied, looked at differently. People have always taught me that I cannot do something because of my disability. So that has also kind of ingrained me to say, oh, I may not be able to do something. When I wanted to play a particular sport, I was discouraged by my own family saying that you cannot do it. It's really hurt. My turning point in life was definitely meeting Mr. Darren, who is my mixed martial arts coach. All he taught me was that people have to focus on both hands to execute and learn. You can just focus on 100% and make it a better hand. Adapt, learn, and push yourself forward and give it 100% in training. It's definitely changed my life in many aspects. Being a stronger person, self-confident. For me, mixed martial arts is something personal. I do it for myself. On the other hand, I also like to reach out to people saying that there's no limitation to what you can do. It's a matter of trying and desire.
Wow, that was a strong punch. Really quite inspirational.
Oh, completely amazing. Aaron, what do you think?
Well, Mr. Raj, you have my utmost respect. I mean, right now I sustained a neck injury. It's called something to do with my neck lah. And then it causes my left arm to be a bit weak and I can't do much. So I can't imagine him living in that kind of condition and doing this. Wow, it's not easy.
Right.
It's
You know what? He
really
didn't
not
let
easy.
his disability become part of his life. He didn't let his disability become his disability, right?
Correct.
Yeah, but you're feeling better now?
I'm in pain.
He is still
Right
in
now?
Under control, yes,
Oh,
under control.
wow.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, and I want to share with you this thing that I learned. When the word impossible, if you break it up, it means I am possible.
Wow.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, you're so inspirational
I know.
too. Now after the break, we won't be pulling any punches with Aaron Aziz as we grill him about his illustrious career.
But definitely stay tuned for that. But first, here's Jill Nebrana with what's coming up in the news at 9. Hey, Jill.
Bye. That's right. It's the first Parliament sitting of the year, and there's a lot to cover. New proposals to restrict the drinking of alcohol in public places during certain hours, and that includes void decks and parks. Plus, how the drop in global oil prices could eventually translate to cheaper transport fares for you. All the details at 9 p.m.
Welcome back. Later this week on The Five Show, we'll be interviewing Hollywood director-producer George Lucas about his upcoming movie, Strange Magic.
You definitely don't want to miss out on that. Now, with us in the Five Show studio is Aaron Aziz, and of course, one of his most memorable roles was playing a good-looking police officer on the Channel 5 show, Heartlanders. Everybody's giggling about it.
Good-looking is very important, you know.
all the girls were
Speaking about Heartlanders, over the weekend, this photo of two police officers rescuing a cat went viral on the internet.
Yeah, it wasn't just the good deeds that went unnoticed. Netizens online raved about how good-looking the pair are.
Who is better looking, Aaron or that guy there?
That guy.
What? Are you sure? I can't hear you. Okay, well, I guess
The studio audience is Aaron.
They say Aaron. Yep. Otherwise, who MMA you know?
Now, the photo not only garnered reactions here, but it actually made headlines overseas in Vietnam and Indonesia. Now, we on The Five Show, we were very, very tickled because the two real police officers kind of reminded us of the two characters you and Vincent Ng played on Heartlanders.
Exactly, and it was such, it was such a coincidence that you were coming down, and it's like, hey, that's so funny.
Yeah.
Heartlanders season 5.
So, how was it like? Because Heartlanders was your first Channel 5 debut. How was it like working on it?
Wow, I was actually starstruck when meeting Vincent first time the first season. But he's a very nice guy. I think he was the first few that really made me feel comfortable and stuff like that. Well, it was. I miss being thin.
And this, remember, the first season was back in 2002. This is like 13 years ago.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
That's me.
Yes.
That is you. Yes.
Yes.
So I mean, you guys worked together for, was it 4 seasons?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what was it like working with him after you got over the fact that
You're
he's
starstruck.
the big superstar?
We made a good team actually. I mean, we were quite close off screen as well.
I heard you had a bromance going on.
Bromance.
Yes, kind of. Okay, because we know that you had a little bromance going on, share with our audience something about Vincent Ng that we may not know about.
Yes,
Come on,
some
spill
juicy secret.
Spill it.
Vincent, I'm so sorry, but I have to let them know.
Yes, you have to.
Okay, Vincent, well, okay, on top of being a very nice guy, he is pretty vain.
Ooh.
He's quite vain.
Like
I mean,
how?
not the metrosexual kind.
Not every day looking at his eyebrows, kind of.
No,
Okay.
the more masculine kind of type. He will do push-ups and sit-ups and everything before. If his scene requires him to wear a singlet, sleeveless, he will like pump it up at the back.
Right. But in front of everybody, or like he doesn't want to admit it?
He's kind of shy.
Ooh.
He will do it.
So if you catch him doing it, he will just say, "No, I wasn't pumping, or wasn't doing push-ups."
Yeah, he will just suddenly appear, why your veins are all popping out. Like that.
Right.
So it made me feel, I want to pop my veins too.
Really?
Hey!
Surprise! Vincent Ng!
Here we go!
The bromance continues.
Vincent Ng here in the Five Show studio. Thank you so much for coming down too.
Look at this too. The bromance has
Started.
rekindled.
Yes. So how long have you guys not seen each
I'll
other?
couch a bit. Let's
Sorry.
Yeah,
so excited.
All the muscles, like. How long have you guys not seen each other?
How long?
10 years,
About 10 years?
Almost 10 years.
Really?
Almost a decade.
Since Heartlanders
8 to 10 years probably.
Close to that, yeah. I only see him on his Instagram.
Oh, all right.
On Instagram, you saw me?
Yeah.
You guys meet each other on
Are you
Instagram.
stalking Vincent on Instagram?
No lah, but because he's.
But Vincent, I mean, how are you? You've started up your wushu school and all that. How's that coming along?
As usual, I'm still training the children at my wushu school, and competition is coming in a couple of months, and training is getting a little bit more intense. And also, I'm currently appointed as chairman for this coming Chingye.
Wow, that's a big job.
To lead this 1,000 strong contingent, mainly consists of wushu practitioners all over Singapore, young and old, different ages. Yeah. So having a lot of fun. It's very heartwarming to see everybody congregate together to do a single item.
So you're training the next generation.
Yep.
Okay,
Wow.
so I think you heard when you were at the back. We had to ask Aaron to reveal something about you, and he says that you are quite vain. Is there any sort of truth to it? You gotta admit, be honest.
I'm just being professional.
The P word, professional. Oh, please, we use that all the time.
So Aaron, now you're into MMA. And Vincent, you are a wushu master. If you guys were to fight, who do you think would win?
No?
He can fly here and fly there.
Without wires.
No wires. Seriously, he
Really?
can. Yeah.
You sure? You're
sure.
pretty certain about that?
Yes.
What about you, Vincent? Do you think Aaron has really bucked up with his MMA training?
You see the look, he's like, no, I don't think so.
I'm still training with him in Heartlanders, and we have a bit of actions going on. And he's a very fast learner. He's very agile.
Okay.
Yes, if he were to do some wushu,
He would.
I believe
pick
he
it
can
up
do
quite
it, yeah.
easily. Okay,
Got
so
vacancy for me in Chingye.
okay.
I got us.
Okay, anyway, we're going to chat with Vincent and Aaron more in just a bit, and everyone's going to get a chance to see them prove themselves in the ring.
After the break, Aaron Aziz and Vincent Ng will prove who's the martial arts master. Stay tuned. Welcome back to The Five Show. Now, earlier we asked the question if Aaron Aziz and Vincent Ng were to fight each other, who would come out on top?
Now, of course, since we're a family show, we can't have our guests hitting each other. Blood and gore is not our thing. So we're going to see who's the best at a fighting video game.
Okay, now, very soon it's gonna light up and we're gonna have our two competitors. So Vincent will play Bruce Lee. Okay? Wata!
Okay.
And Aaron will be, what's the other guy's name?
The guy in the red boxers.
Aldo.
Okay.
Not the shoes.
Okay, but we've got our studio audience in the house. Who is supporting Vincent? And who's supporting Aaron? Okay.
Oh, you better let them down, Aaron.
And Unlai and I are going to be the professional commentators.
Yes. And
All right.
cheerleaders. Okay.
Okay.
Are we ready?
Competitors, are you ready?
Ready.
All right. You may start and stop prancing around.
Let's go!
Okay, so
The
Vincent's
fight has
the
just
one in
begun.
yellow,
Yes. Vincent is yellow.
and Aaron is in red.
Yes. And there we go. We have look at those kicks.
Wow.
Those kicks are really high.
Not wow, they are just kicking each other in the privates.
I think we should tell them that these two characters can actually punch.
Yes.
There are uppercuts and all sorts of punches. Okay, here we go. We've got the punches. Okay, the punches. Look at all the sweat. Vincent, you're very sweaty. I mean, Bruce Lee, you're very sweaty.
Yeah.
Because you know why? Because Bruce Lee's got wata coming off his back. That's why.
That's a girl.
Trying to trip Bruce Lee up, Mr.
Very careful. Look at
Jose
your
Aldo.
energy, which is at the top of the bar. It shows how much energy you have.
Which
Bruce
one?
has a lot of energy because he is slowly using it bit by bit.
Oh, but I hear the hits, the douche. Oh, wata!
another. Oh,
just
punch
over
in the
3 now.
midsection.
Missed.
Missed. Punches in the head. I see.
Well, what sort of
Getting very
punch is that?
I don't know.
Fruit punch?
No. It's my imagination. His bruise like really sweaty.
Yeah, yes.
Oh!
Hang on.
Aaron Aziz is the winner.
There
Aaron,
we
you've got
go.
to do your victory like yeah.
Yeah, okay, come on, audience.
We have a prize for the winner because Aaron, you have beat Vincent in a video game. We are going to decide, and because you own your own cafe, we're going to give you a 5-show apron that you promise us that you will help for branding for us, that you will
Wear it
during
all the time,
cafe.
even when you're not cooking.
Yes. Okay, let's bring the apron up.
There we go. The 5-show apron for our winner.
So nice. Okay, but we haven't forgotten you, Vincent. We've got a little prize for Vincent as well. We've got a nice little caricature that you must put in your wushu company.
Quite cool, right? Thank you. It's very cute. And it's got, of course, the 5-show logo. Don't put a sticker on top or anything, okay?
Put his own company.
Yeah, exactly. You know, thanks, guys, for being such good sports.
Yeah. Now, you guys haven't seen each other for such a long time. You're going back to Malaysia. Vince is going to stay here. Is there anything that you want to say to each other?
When are you going to get married?
I will let you know. Definitely, I will let you know when I get married.
Okay, we're going to do an action show together. Hopefully.
Please.
Please,
Come on.
Oh, man. I think a bromance is born yet again.
Are you guys gonna make sure you see each other again, or not gonna see each other for another 8-10 years?
Oh, no. We're going to see each other.
I'm flying with KL with you.
Really?
Oh,
Okay,
oh, really?
cafe
You
time.
didn't know that, but you know, thank you so much, guys, for being on the show.
Thank you.
And thank you to our wonderful studio audience as well.
Oh yes, cannot forget them.
Now, don't forget to catch. You can catch Aaron Aziz throwing more punches on Saga Wednesdays, 9:30 p.m. on Surya.
Now, have people told you that you resemble Jackie Chan? Perhaps you even imitate the action star himself. Well, we've got a surprise in store for you.
We're looking for Jackie Chan impersonators and imitators. Send us through Facebook a video of yourself as the action star, and who knows, you just might be able to meet Jackie Chan in person.
That's all we have for tonight's show. I'm Enlai.
And I'm Yasmin. Good night.
Good night.
Join us on